Hello guys, so funny thing happened. So I am still rewriting going home code base from not from scratch but very much from the ground up. I don't know if that's the same thing, but so my previously recorded segment was corrupted by I don't know what happened, something. So I will have to start. So instead of starting again from the scratch, I just just continue and just walk you through what happened. So as you can see, still there we go. We have this window and then we have this loader. So instead of the original going home game, every asset will be loaded during startup. But now we will choose what to load per scene, so we will not flood the memory or something like that. So as you can see, I have here asset manager and then game state manager. So here in our game state manager, when we first initialize the first state, it will call load and then will this load, and then if this example splash state, if this has a preload function like here, we'll call that and set preload to true, which is in the base class. And then so as you can see, and after that we should call self that we will call self that load here, so we can do stuff after we load what we need. Okay, so that's it. So now we return here, we will get this animation. So this is how we create animation. So in boot we have animation, so we animate. So let's just call this animation. Okay, require modules animate and animate. So I like that naming, animate. And then we say okay, so let's create here local splashes. No, we only have one splash because the Giga Drill is not an animation, it's only a texture. So local splash. So let's call this splash grid. You know what? Let's create this local here. So splash grid. Let's just name it grid splash. So animation new grid. So we're basically just copying this because we already have this. So we have 64 means the width of each grid, and then the total size of the image we can get by using assets manager get image. So we pass in sheet flam endless and then get dimensions, and so we still need to implement that here. So function asset manager get image id, so return. So if that doesn't exist, like we need to assert self that images id, if that is called image. Let's format this image string does not exist. Format that text with id, and then else return self that images that id. Alright, so we got that now, and what we need to do is say splash. So say animation splash is equals to animation new animation. We want to use that grid splash. Then we have here ranges 1 to 5 frames. And then I forgot what that one is. I think that's the speed. No, this is the speed. Then when that is called, like, let's name to anim splash. Okay, so we have this, so let's just copy this for now. We want to say splash anim splash date finished, pause at end. And what we want to do is update that here, so anim splash update, and then we want, I think, anim splash draw. Let's see, how do we use animation? So here, giga drill splash to splash anim draw, and then the image, and then the position. So assets manager, get image, shift flam endless, then the position. Let's just frame width should be a number was stable. Where is that from? Frame width should be a table. Got a number. Where is that? That is from splash 24, then a new grid. So the problem is here. I'm pretty sure we followed exactly. Images splash, yeah, we need get dimensions. I think we should be more abstracted with these images. And then images that splash. Let's just call this shift flam endless. Get image, then shift flam endless. So instead of this, we can say images that shift flam endless, get dimensions, and so frame width should be number was stable. Why do we get that? This is weird. I for new grid, yeah, we have grid and then 64 and then 32, then images splash, get dimensions. What is the problem with that? What does images shift flam endless get dimensions return? Let's see. It returns us, yeah, we have size here. I think the problem is frame width should be a number, and so the error is from function new grid. So the problem is here. Oh, it should be dot, not column, yeah, because first pass is the extra expected got nil. Okay, so we need shift flam endless there. Alright, this should be, yep, works, but it's right over there, so I think we should reposition this to the middle of the screen. So löve.graphics get read over 2. I'll add this to new line and subtract that by, how do we get the width of a single frame in animate? Beats me. Let's look. Get width. I think we should do no frame width. frame width. How do I get that? How do we even get the current frame? Frames. Yeah, I think it's frames. Wait, no. Where? Pause shown, clone, flip, H, flip vertical, pause attempt, get dimensions. Oh, there we go. Get frame, get dimensions. So it should be anim slash get dimensions x over 2. Is that what you mean? Wait, what does that return? Yep, width over 2, and then love that graphics that get height over 2, so that should draw this in the middle of the screen. So anim size, so let's say anim size is equals to anim slash get dimensions anim size would be 1, and then this would be 2. Let's look at the animation. Get dimensions. Get dimensions. Here it returns. Oh, it returns 2 values. I get it. It returns 2 values. I thought it would return a table, but does not. So this should be width and height. This should be width and height. And yes, this should work now. All we need to do is to scale this. We need to scale this with the graphics. Get no, push, and then love that graphics that pop. Love that graphics that scale. Scale it twice. Let's see what happens. And yes, it's offset. The problem with scaling. Wait, how does my original going on game do that? Yeah, game state. In draw, where's that draw? Oh, this is such a mess. So in draw we have game states that draw. How come everything is... oh, I think we should scale it. Yeah, I think we should set linear. Okay, go back to asset manager, and then all loaded assets should modules love loader. There should be a function here that gets called once for start finish callback. Loaded callback. What is loaded callback? Every time it loads a new resource, it invokes loaded callback, finish callback. Okay, so loaded callback gets, so basically the second thing we pass here, never mind, let's just do image for KB pairs images to be set filter nearest, and the problem is, why is that called, why is that drawn there? Oh yeah, because we scaled things up. We should not scale it there, we should scale it here. So this is the rotation, this is the scale, right? But yeah, it's, then we need to okay, come on, this is hard. So 2, and then we have offset here, so with over 2 and then height over 2, so that will be the offset. So let's change this to, if debug, then let's fasten things up. Okay, debug will be, there we go, it's now in the middle of the screen. So we need to change this into scale X and scale Y. Scale X, scale Y will be, I don't know how big the original game is. Yeah, I think it's fair enough. I should change that animation, I know. Okay, so next we have bigger drill. So yeah, I really think we should put container again here. Yes, get ID, and then container, then if self.images container, then I mean, if it is not, then if that is nil, container is equals to new table, then put that in container, and then when we get the image, we want ID and container. Yes, we want container first, and then we want search of the images container. Container does not exist, so format with container, right? So we need to return that here, or we want to have asset manager get all images, so we only want to pass container, then return self images that container, but still we want to have that assert. Okay, so in Splash, instead of doing this, we want images is equals to assets manager get all images, and then self get ID. Am I right or am I wrong? Yep, I'm right. And say state is equals to, this is equals to 1. Okay, so here state is equals to 0, which means we are in the first animation. So if state is equals to 0, then and also here if state is equals to 0, draw that, else if state is equals to 1, then we want to draw that. Instead draw images, giga drill. And then we also want to position that in the middle of the screen, so get read over 2, that graphics get height over 2, and see rotation, same scale. And then for the offset, we want is images, giga drill, get read over 2, then images, giga drill, get height over 2. So that should, yep, although that was too fast. Let's have some hub timer here, okay? So local timer was require modules, hump, and then timer. Here we want to update the timer, so timer update. So here we want timer after delay. We want to call this state is equals to 1. So delay would be like 2 seconds. Yeah, 2 seconds. 2 seconds delay. 35. Where's the error? Oh, it should be function. There we go. And we forgot to include that here. There we go. Should we implement some kind of fade out between yeah, we should, instead of timer. So let's just call this duration. So let's remove timer. Instead, let's change this to flux. There we go. Then instead of, if this is done, we should do is flux to self. Then what we want here? We want animation. You know what? Let me refactor stuff. Slash duration. Yeah, we name that dur, and then we want to change alpha is equals to 0. Then after that, we want to change state is equals to 1. Right, and then we want to flux again. Dur alpha is equals to 1. So instead of splash, let's name this color. Yeah, and then here we have something like color 1111. So color, instead of alpha, we say the fourth index, because that is the alpha. The fourth index, and then instead of set color here, we do color. Yep, it fades, and then it fades back. Instead of 2, let's say 1.5. Alright, then after it, okay, let's change it to another function, shall we? function fade in, so this should be local. So what we want to do is say flux to color duration, then fourth one will be 0, and then on complete function, right? So if state is equals to 0, then state is equals to 1, and then we want to, no, this should be fade out. If by the time comes that we need to reuse this, we're going to move this into another file, source file, and then fade in. Then local function fade in should be flux.to color duration, but I don't think we are going to reuse this. Change that to 1, then on complete will be if state is equals to 1, then state is equals to 2. Wait, no. If state is equals to 2, wait, what do we want to do? We want first to fade out, right? So fade out, we're going to flame endless, and then fade out to black, and then fade in, show Giga Drill Games, and after if state is equals to 1, actually never mind, this is where we want after delay. This is where we want to switch. Oh no, we want to fade out again, but instead we're going to say here, we're going to say else if state is equals to 1, then state is equals to 2. Actually, we want state equals to fade 1, and then fade 1, only fade in, then state 2, and then wait, yeah. Wait, actually, okay, so this is confusing me. Yeah, first we call fade out. So from flameless fade out to black, it will set state is equals to 1 and fade in Giga Drill Games. Then after Giga Drill Games fades in, we're going to set a timer, and then it will fade out again. So if we fade out again, since state is already 1, it should not care. So you only need that. Alright, so local delay should be like 1.25 seconds only. Then here we want timer, we want pump timer, and there we go. And then let's fade out, splash 38. Oh yeah, this is a mess because fade in doesn't know fade out, because they are local. Fade in and then fade out. That should do the trick. Wait. Fluxus. Are you kidding me? Fluxus delay. Fluxus delay. Never mind. Let's just, yeah. before, yeah, no, wait, yeah, we could use delay. And then before we fade out, I want to delay again by delay over 2. Wait, so first we call delay, right? So this should give us a delay, and then intro, and then delay. Yeah, we don't need, I just want to make this short, okay? Okay, so we don't want timer anymore. Yeah, so after we fade out, else if state is equals to 1, then switch scene, yeah, there we go. So after we delay, I mean, this should be first. Not that it does not that it matters, but anyway. So how long have I been recording? 31 minutes. I think that should do it. So let's see. So for 1.5 hour, I managed to do this splash screen. Okay, so we're going to stop now, but first we need to have that skip button, you know, GSM key, pressed key, and then game state manager, let's have that GSM key pressed, okay, and then so that parent, that state key pressed, base state, let's have that here, key pressed, key. So as you can see, if we add a glove callback, there's so many. We have to go to many file and then change those, you know. Okay, so here what we want to do is key press key. If key, that's for now. Let's just say if key is equals to E, then how do we skip? So if state is equals to 1, and else if state is equals to 1, actually it should be 0, right? So if we fade out, so if we do this, we want, wait, am I going on, do I use that? Wait, let me check. This should be bigger. The loading here should be bigger. Yeah. How do I do that skip? Key pressed. How do I? Oh, okay, I get it. I was genius before. No, just kidding. So when I press the key button, I reload the state, but I change the variable state. So I think that, yeah, let's just do this. And then we want to say fade out. Yeah, if we go here fade out, we'll go to state 1. So press E, there we go. should fade out. Alright. Delay. Override delay. I don't know what to call it. So override delay, or means if we pass an override delay here like 0.25, it should delay automatically. Not automatically, I mean. There we go. 0.1. Yeah, because we press skip, so we should delay. What if we delay also, but we don't change? Oh, I think I like this. Yep, I think I prefer this skipping method. That's to me. Alright, so I guess we should stop here. Yeah, I think we should stop here. I think wait, is there music? Is there music playing while we are in Splash? I don't think there is, but if there is, we're going to... Okay, there is not. I don't know why I can close this. Okay, so let's close this for now. And then let's recheck. Don't worry, we're going to be over soon. Don't leave me yet. So there we go. It's part 1. Actually part 2, I don't know. Part 1, huh? Going home, reduxation. Is that even a word? I don't know. Okay, so I hope you like this. I hope you learn. I hope you're learning something from me. Yeah, I bet you won't, but never mind. So, anyways, I'm going to try and finish this reduxation. That should be a word. Reduxation of going home within this within my semester break for this school year. So, fingers crossed. All right. See ya next time.